over the next few minutes, I'm going to totally demystify the digital marketing process so that you, as a local business owner, can really get to grips with this. You're also going to learn why many local digital marketing campaigns just do not return a profit for the owner. And I'm going to do all of this by using what is known as a metaphor. As a business owner, when you see all of this stuff, is it fair to assume that it's confusing, it's complex, it's very techy, it's an industry that really puzzles a lot of business owners? I pretty much have a word for all of this. It just blows my mind. The amount of times I've sat in on pitches with other digital marketers, and they start getting really techy, and I just see the business owner's face just go blank. So the challenge here is to simplify all of this for you. In the past, I've used the metaphor of my services really being like a bridging service, a bridge between my clients and what they offer and their local prospects, what they're searching for online, what problems do they have, what services are they looking for. However, with this metaphor that I was using, there are certain key components that are missing, so I've actually come up with a simpler metaphor. Think of an aeroplane, and the objective is getting this aeroplane to take off. What do you think are the two key technical components to get an aircraft off the ground? Engine and the wings. Say, for example, I've got Joe Bloggs. He's a personal trainer, and he comes along and has a chat with me and says, look, I need to get more customers into my business. I need to make more profits from my business. So think of Joe and his personal training business and myself. We're in the cockpit of this, and the airplane is the digital marketing campaign that we'll set up. And the objective of this campaign is to make a profit. What a concept. The vast majority of local business marketing just does not make a profit, and you really have to be ruthless as a business owner in your advertising spend and your return on your advertising spend. The whole point of when I work with clients is the client, month after month, makes more money than my agency. So let's start putting a little bit more meat on this metaphor. The wings of the aeroplane for this digital marketing campaign is really what is known as persuasion, your argument of why choose you. Why should people out there choose Joe Bloggs, personal training, above and beyond any other local business? And then the engine is really about getting attention. I have a really strong argument, some very good wings on this airplane. It's going to take off very quickly. The engine, the more attention you're getting in the local area, the quicker you're going to take off. However, you have a poor wing, it's going to take a lot more engine and getting attention. That aeroplane, that campaign is going to take a long time down that runway to actually become profitable. So as digital marketers, we call this wing, this persuasion, this strong argument, conversion, and the engine, the getting attention in the local area, we call traffic generation. Local digital marketing campaigns do not return a profit. It's either the wing, the persuasion, the argument, the conversion rate is too low, and or the engine, the getting attention, there's just not enough traffic seeing your offer. It's an either or situation, how your advertising or your marketing has gone in the past and why perhaps you didn't make a profit. So with the engine, the getting attention in the local area and the traffic generation, we have what are known as advertising, digital advertising platforms. Google is a very, very powerful platform, Facebook and YouTube. These are the three I tend to use a lot more for my clients. Obviously there's other strategies through things like LinkedIn and content marketing, but when I look at traffic generation tools, I look for two things. I look for, can we get a certain level of predictable, and once we get to a certain level, can we then scale even more? The biggest benefit of digital, using these digital platforms, is the power of the targeting, the power of getting your attention, your messaging in front of the right person very much at the right time. So let's go a little bit deeper into the wings, the persuasion aspect, your argument of why choose you, the conversion and improving conversion rates. What I do find is having a really good reputation, you're trusted out there in the local area, having online reviews and testimonials that are visible, having a bloody good website to begin with, having conversion elements on that website. strong headline, having bullet points, what's in it for me, benefits, and having a strong, clear call to action on there. I would suggest you invest more money in the copywriting of your website compared to the design. What do I mean? Well, copywriting is the words, the words that sell on your website, that influence and persuade people. I would very much test different what are known as foot in the door offers, very, very simple free offers that make it almost a no-brainer for your prospects to begin a relationship with you. And have a think about how your argument, your positioning, what you're saying compared to your local competition and what they're saying. Rather than being a general personal trainer, you could specialize in, for example, females or ladies over 50 or very busy and stressful business people. You can say, I am the expert in this area, you're a specialist. You can have a unique mechanism for the way that you solve problems for people. You can maybe use a lot more of the mental mindfulness side of personal training compared to the physical exercise aspects. There's a lot of different ways you can position yourself. The key is you want to be different. You want to have a stronger argument, a better wing, so that means when you're going down that runway, you take off quicker into profitability. So just to wrap up this very short presentation, digital marketing coming into the end of 2019 and into 2020, you need, as a local business owner, to be aware of this. It's more competitive than ever. As more and more of your competitors come into digital and online advertising, it's driving the costs up higher than ever before. Your prospects have less willingness to provide attention than ever before. We are bombarded with advertising for every minute of every hour of every day. It's harder to get attention. Your prospects have less willingness to trust you than ever before. So reputation is a really strong part of that wing technology now. And prospects have more options than ever before. You know, I could instantly go onto Google now and search for a local personal trainer in my area, and Google will show probably at least 10 or 20. And it is harder than ever before online, so it's survival of the fittest. So thanks for paying attention. If you would like to discuss further your situation with digital at the moment and maybe have an initial conversation to see whether I could provide any help for you, I do offer a free consultation, so my details are on the website that you're on. So if you just look below the video, you can see some information. And it'd be great to get a feel for your business and what your objectives are going into 2020. Many thanks.